Hey everybody, I'm Romy, and this is Mark. Tonight we are going to have Corinna Harper on with us. So for those of you that don't know, Corinna is my sister. So I have the pure pleasure of having my sister, my friend. It's super, super exciting for me to be able to do business with someone that I love and who has been with me most of my life. And so to be able to do this together and cheer each other on, and I think Corinna will probably agree, sometimes working with family can be a little bit, it's a different way. I was just talking to somebody the other day about Corinna and I have had conversations where I'm just like, can I just talk to you as your sister for just a minute? Or do you want the answer from your sister or from your leader? So it's definitely been a learning process for both of us, but it's a process that I wouldn't change or give up for anything in the world. It's been an amazing experience and an amazing journey. Corinna is actually in Hawaii now, so her family is, they have moved there. They've relocated to do ministry in Hawaii. And so I'll let Corinna explain a little bit about that, about what she's doing with that. She just left there. And it's kind of surreal for me because I think I haven't really comprehended that she's a long, long ways away. With us being on the road, it's kind of, we're away from family anyway, so it takes a little bit for reality to set in that it's not just a hop, stick, skip, and a jump to be able to see each other anymore. So for that, tonight it's gonna be very, very exciting. I'm super excited to hear from you, Corinna, so take it away.
What's the topic? Are you gonna tell them what the topic is?
Corinna can tell them.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so just so you know, my heart's just racing, and I've been doing like lots and lots of oils, and as I was looking for my oil, I was like, you know, that one, I need the one, and I was going, and then I started laughing, because how many of you know who Abbott and Costello are and who's on first? Okay, so those that went to the gala understand exactly what I'm talking about, because when somebody asks me, which oil is that? I'm like, it's the one. And they're like, no, what is it? It's the one. And I'm like, ta-da, the one. And only those that went to the gala really get what I'm talking about, because it's one. And it was specially designed for the gala. And I take it everywhere. So Romy was talking about what we do here in Maui, and this is actually what I carry on Saturday mornings when we do
Probably.
Bullshit. Every night.
Lynn. So anyway, I carry it with me every Saturday because we go with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. He is a pastor, and his church is actually the homeless on the beaches in Maui. And when we are going, there's a lot of need. And some of these people are working full-time and cannot afford housing. And food is extremely expensive. You cannot just go pick it off the trees because it belongs to somebody. It's not that easy. And people that are here and they love it and they've been here forever know that it takes a lot to live here. It's expensive, and most of the jobs are service jobs, so they're minimum wage. And when you have to pay anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month rent, and our electric is the highest anywhere on the continent, it is expensive to live here, and our food is outrageously expensive. And those that are working 60 hours a week don't exactly have time to garden. So that's part of our ministry, is to go down and pray with people along the beach, find out what their needs are, just commune with them and talk to them and tell them that somebody loves them. They're not alone. And some of them have addiction, absolutely. And there are those that are working on it, and we're praying with them, and they're getting off of the beach, which is outstanding and amazing. But when you come across somebody who's really emotionally distraught, this one gets put on the wrist, and it's helpful. And so, but I was just giggling as I was getting ready because I was looking for the one oil, and had I tried to explain it to anybody in the house that I want the one, they would have been, which one? So yeah, Abbott and Costello came into effect. So I have a huge faith base in this. This first slide is a little bit difficult for me, and I'll explain it a little bit after I read it. And I'm gonna go into my presentation. I'm gonna share my screen with you, so give me just a minute to figure out how I can share my screen. There we go. I want desktop. Actually, I just want that one. Okay, and we're gonna start. Stop that from beginning. Okay, can you guys see that? Why is it not? There we go. I'm hoping you can see it. Romy, can you? Yep, okay. So I have to move that because you're in my reading space. Okay, so our fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, or fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve this world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. There is a lot in this. And so I avoided this saying for a really, really long time. The first time I read it was when I was going through my son's house after he died, and it was tucked into his Bible. He had handwritten it, and it meant so much. It showed me where his heart was and what he was striving for. And I'm back to this. It's true. It is so very true that we need to stop making less of ourselves so that we fit in. We do not fit. We are unique and we are strong. So when was the last time you dreamed outrageously big? So big it made you laugh. Grab hold of the moment you acknowledged your dream. Did you feel giddy? Like bubbles were in your belly and lifting you? Sometimes that bubbling sensation lasts for a bit. We are so excited we share with someone. And then our dream falls into the abyss of someone else's doubt. We believe their doubt and let fear start crowding out our dream. When this begins, we need to stand firm and fight for our dream. Say it with me. I am the son or daughter of a king that is not moved by the world, for my God is with me and goes before me. I do not fear because I am his. Revel in this. God is not moved by doubt and fear or anything this world can throw at us. Kick fear to the curb, like Joni says. Fight for your dream. Remember this. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You have a purpose to fulfill. You have a God-planted dream. Let who you are, the perfectly unique gift of you, bless others. What are you passionate about? What makes you giddy when you think about doing it? What would you do until you were ready to drop from exhaustion just because it was so worthwhile to you? Has there been a topic that you are discussing and you notice people are staring at you, or they comment that you come alive when you talk about that? Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. 1 Peter 4:10. This is a driving force inside of you. When we chase a dream that isn't ours, we have chaos. How many of you have had chaos because you're pushing and pushing towards something that sounds really, really good, but it doesn't quite fit in your life? How many? I know I've been there, and I'm like, oh, I know this is really good, but it just is causing chaos in my life. So when we focus on what God has placed us here to do, that's something that ignites us, He will walk with us. And rather than compete what was never meant for you, you would have the energy to discover what is yours, what your dream is, what your purpose is. So will you get tired, feel beat up, and a touch frustrated? Oh yeah. There is no doubt that when you're working and just going for your dream, you're going to be exhausted. God never promised life would be easy. In fact, He promised there would be trials and He would walk with us through it. Through it. Doesn't mean that you're going to stop in the middle of the valley. There's a song out there that says, when you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop. You can't stop. So those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Those are really awesome, awesome promises. It means we are alive when we struggle. When we go through all of that, we're alive. We are blessed, and we need to live our life full out. We need to live it like it's on fire. Running. Can you imagine being on fire? You would run. You would run like everything because you're going full out. That's what life is supposed to be like. Just live it. I know it sounds scary to most, but I want you to remember, you are never alone. God made you strong, stronger than a lioness. She rises to gather strength. She rises to greet and groom others. She rises to hunt. She rises alongside other lionesses. She rises to move the young to safety. She rises to confront enemies that threaten the pride. She rises to walk with her king. Do you see what the lioness does? We're stronger than a lioness even. She rises to gather strength, rising to greet life full on, not cowering in fear of what lies ahead. Remember that second slide? If there is fear in the brain, it pushes out your dreams. You need to rise and be strong. She rises to greet and groom. So to me, this means that you're acknowledging others, you're encouraging others, and you're helping others. That gives strength. And we're lifting each other. And she rises to hunt. She pursues with intent that which sustains her family. What is your dream? Is it what's going to sustain you? Is it what's going to sustain your family? Be intent, be purposeful. That is what sustains you. She rises alongside other lionesses. I absolutely love this part because I believe my sister is a lioness. My niece is a lioness. We are strong together. Trust me, when we go out, and if anybody were to even think about rising against us, they're going to meet some pretty pretty powerful lionesses. Individually, we're strong, but united, it is even better. Oh my goodness, it just makes my heart pound. So the other thing is that Romy is extremely strong in areas that I'm not there yet. That doesn't make me weak. It just means that I have her. I have her there to help and encourage and help me to rise up. It's amazing. So we're rising together as a pride. There's way more strength when we're all together. So she rises to move her young to safety. We take care of our kids. Our kids are so important, and we're raising the next generation. We need to keep them safe. And when we talk about the Underground Railroad and those things, it just makes me sick to my stomach to think of those children that are not protected. And we can step in that gap because we are lionesses. So again, we do she rises to confront enemies that threaten the pride. Yeah, that doesn't happen to a smart individual. Don't rise against the pride. It's just, there are way too many of us that can stand individually and fight, but as a unit, we are impressive to watch. And so you're part of this group. You're part of the pride. It's amazing. So we need to protect each other, and we need to encourage each other. And when one is struggling, we need to surround that person and we need to raise them up. And men, I know I'm saying lionesses, but the lion has a huge role within the pride. Huge role within the pride. There is no only gender. It takes everybody. So, and the last one, she rises to walk with her king. It's really, really important to me because I walk with my king. I am the daughter of a king, the Most High King. So when I think of the dreams I have and how outrageous they are, it makes me giddy. I know that my dreams need to be so big that God can move. There will be no doubt that God is in it. So rise up and dream big. Step into the plan that God has for you. Can you imagine the lives that you will touch when you share your God-given gifts? Each of you is unique. We were each put here for a purpose. I love to get my hands on people and pray with people and do aroma touch and symphony of the cells. I love to do that, but I love that personal interaction. That's a gift that I have to use. Today, I purposefully went out and did that, and it was amazing, and it was so fun. Find the thing that just turns your crank and go, because today I did that, and it was beyond anything I could have thought possible. It makes me giddy. You can tell I'm like, yeah, that's something. That's a gift, and I need to share that. What is your gift? What is that makes you so impassioned? Find it. So, and you need to share it. When a woman rises up in her glory, her energy is magnetic and her sense of possibility contagious. That's by Marianne Williamson. How often have you seen somebody in a crowd that's speaking and you're like, there's something about them that just draws you? Be that person that others are drawn to. Find what ignites you, and that's what will draw people into you. Be magnetic, be contagious, dream big, and walk with your king. Okay. Did I stop sharing?
Yes.
Okay.
Corinna, unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you. I have been praying over this all day, and today is the day that I actually put it together because
I was actually really hoping that Kenzie would come in with the applause thing afterwards because that was so good.
Thank you, Krista. After yours last week, I was like, I have to follow her.
But wasn't it perfect? Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, wasn't this perfect? She did so good. You did so good.
Thank you. Thank you. I just, so that's where my passion is. Those that know me know I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a really strong faith. Everybody's got their own journey and their struggles that they do. There's been times I didn't think I'd get up again. And I'd take being sick any day of the week and all of the garbage that I went through in the hospital versus losing my son. I would take it any day. But I also know that I didn't do it alone. God surrounded me with a pride of people that loved me and supported me and raised me up. And he was faithful. He is so faithful. And not everybody believes the same way that I do. And that's your choice. But for me, this is where it's at. And this is what works for me. So that's all I have. Short, sweet. Hopefully sweet.
It was very sweet and powerful. Thanks for making me cry.
You're welcome. Tears are healing.
I think one of the things that is really important, there's many things that are important about this message, but one of the things that's really important is some people shrink back when we have problems and some people fight. And it doesn't matter how big or small those problems are, it's your individual reaction is what is important. And so I've watched Corinna fight. Corinna has never ever shrunk back, ever. And so it's important to recognize how you're going to react during that time. And it's important to realize that you don't have to do it alone. Whether you're a believer or whether you have whatever you want to call it, you have the spiritual aspect of it. And there is a spiritual aspect in your life, whatever you choose to call that. But then you also have the rest of us. And so for me, it's very, very important. I don't know if you guys happen to see the tribe presentation that I posted in Rockstars. To me, it's very, very important for us to realize the strength of the tribe. And it's not just the tribe of Rockstars. It is all of you have your own individual tribes that you're creating. And what brings about the power is as we all bring our tribes together in that. And so that's what I think is powerful in that aspect. But the main thing is, it really is to set your intention of whatever comes your way, that you have power. You have the power of everything that you choose to pull into you and to hold sacred, to be able to help you to rise up when you have troubles. And we are all here to be able to help with that. So whatever that is, it's just a matter of deciding. Reach out, stand up and fight. By all means, stand up and fight. We all have problems. Some of us have really, really rough stuff that happens in our life. But we have to stand strong because the enemy is out to destroy our destiny. And we all have a really special destiny. And so if we don't fight for that, then there's other people that are going to be affected by us shrinking back.
We heard a story about a group that was preparing. They were called to do a mission work in a really difficult area, and they had to train for 2 years to be able to even walk to the area they were going, and it was extreme. And they went from village to village, and they didn't make any headway that they knew of, and they talked and talked, and then they went home. And a year later, the leader of that felt like they were supposed to go back. And they couldn't figure out, he was like, are you sure about this? Because we didn't get any headway on this. And so finally they were obedient, and they trained again, and they went back at year 2 from the time they had been. And there was a crier at the edge of the village, of the very first village that they came to. And the crier went running into town. And the translation was, they came back. They came back. And the elders of the tribes had said, if this was true, these people would come back. And there was a great revival throughout all of the tribes. So imagine, had they not gone through with the purpose that they were given. That's a lot of lives.
Right. And I think that's powerful for what we do today. So whether your whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals and visions are for your business, for your life in general, it's really, really important to just do it.
Go back.
Just do it. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you, because you never know the person that will suffer because you quit before the breakthrough.
And as you're building, I didn't really understand all of the things that doTERRA as a company was doing. And I knew that Healing Hands was there, and I knew that a portion of our money went there, but $2.5 million to go help people, and $250,000 to go help with the Underground Railroad, those children that are being rescued, and that's from us. We're part of that. Whether you think you're part of something big or not, you are part of something huge, huge. So what you do matters. Every bit of it matters.
Yeah, what she said. Does anybody have any comments, questions?
I know I didn't leave you all speechless.
It looks like you did.
This is
Okay.
Iris. This is Iris, and I love you. I love what you said. I love the whole idea of the tribe. Yes, thank you.
So I want to see who's going to do the skit for one. Come on, somebody's got to do an Abbott and Costello-like skit for one. I think that would be hilarious. Maybe somebody needs to contact Mandy Kuhn. Or Lisa. Lisa and Alex McAfee could do it. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys have seen their videos when they do it. Oh, they're funny. It would be good.
Yep. We have lots of talent. No comments? No questions?
I have a question. I noticed some of the graphics that Corinna was using are from lisabevere.com. Is there a specific book that you recommend that sort of ties in with your talk tonight?
There's actually two of them, well, three of them. She does Girls with Swords, and Romy has been recommending these books to me for months and months, and I didn't read them until I had time to download them and listen when I was traveling across country. And Lioness Arising.
So Lioness Arising is first. Do Lioness Arising first. If this is something that you're interested in, Lioness Arising will be the beginning of the direction for this. Then Girls with Swords is next, and then Without Rival is her new one. It's all very, very empowering to women. It is not set apart. It is not to set the woman apart. No. It is to rise the woman up in order to be able for us to all realize what our strength and purpose is. So then we can come together with the men, and then we become even more powerful in that. It's very, very good. I especially when for me, when there's times where you really need that fighting spirit. I don't know, I think we've talked about it before. I just want to show you because this is my Lioness Arising book, and it is highlighted, tabbed. It's like got amazing stuff in it. It's incredible. So
There's like 50 tabs in there.
yes. So
there's a ton of scripture in there as well, and just flat awesome. And so her videos and things that I posted on the event thing were from the book Without Rival. Hi, Kaylin.
yeah, she has she is actually becoming known as one of the most powerful speakers for empowering women. So that's kind of where that's all coming from. Hi, Kaylin. Hello, darling. Anybody else?
She should be a speaker on Sizzle.
I wish.
How
I wish.
much money do we need?
We all need to be higher ranked for that, I believe.
Just start praying. Stranger things have happened.
That's right. Connections. You never know. You never know. She does travel around the country to speak. So just, I mean, if she is somebody that you're interested in following, go to her page, and she has an actual itinerary that you can follow. She's all over the place.
And
So,
she's got a ton on YouTube and the internet too.
Yeah.
So.
I assume that everyone on here went to convention, but I didn't. So if you didn't, I went to post-convention, and it was amazing.
Cool.
So if anybody here didn't go, definitely go to that.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's still a lot of post-convention tours going on. So.
Yeah, I went a couple of weeks ago, and it blew. I mean,
Yeah, I think the corporate events like that are really powerful. One of the things that really solidified for me was my first convention, and at that time there was like, I think 3,000 people there, and so it really helped me to see that it wasn't all this hype that everybody relates and thinks that a network marketing company is. It really helped me to see and believe that I was in something that was in line with what my heart's desire was, and that was to be able to help people and to be able to see a room full of people that had that same mindset. That was very powerful for me. So it was just one more thing that solidified and said, okay, this is the right thing.
it was powerful for me too, because when they showed the video for the hope oil, oh, it was amazing.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a little tiny bit off topic, but I don't know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Speaking of corporate events, if you guys didn't know this yet, that registration for leadership retreats open.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys saw that. It was supposed to be open yesterday, but I got an email about it and I registered today. So it's open if you're going.
awesome. Thanks for bringing that up, Joni. So you have to, in order to go to leadership, it's the requirement, you have to be silver or above. So if that's something that you're interested in, and you're not silver yet, but you want to go to leadership, you want to achieve the rank of silver to be able to do that, please talk to your leader and tell them that that you want to do that. So then you have the support, you can reach out. I mean, there's a ton of us that can help you in that. It really is setting that intention that you want to do this and you want to go. If that is your intention, register today. So one of the things that, my first leadership, that's one of the things that Natalie told me. I was not silver when I registered for leadership, but I'm telling you what, it made me push because it was like, I am not going back. I'm not getting a refund. I'm doing this. I got to do this. And so it was just one more thing that really pushed me forward to be able to achieve that. Being at leadership, it's a smaller group. It gives you another opportunity to have some more intimate relationship building opportunities. You get different information from corporate. It's very, very good. I highly, highly recommend it. So if that's something that you want to do, now is the time to decide that you're going to be there.
And what is the date that you have to be silver by?
I believe that it is January. I see Joanna shaking her head. Yes?
Yeah, it's the end of January.
January 31st. Okay, that's what I thought, because that's why I claim presidential by January 31st.
I just put the link
So that's what I was
on the chat so people can go in there and check it out.
Thank you. Thank you. I would love to see all of you there. It's very, very good. So, anybody else?
Romy, maybe you want to talk a minute about the new way for people to submit people.
Oh, yes.
Rockstar of the Week.
Yes, thank you. So Sam Lee was our rock star of the week.
Applause. Kenzie Bauer.
I'm coming.
So I just posted the link in Rockstars for you guys to nominate people for Rockstar of the Week. My goal is to have a Rockstar of the Day. That's what I want. So if I want it, please do it.
Oil giveaway.
What?
Oil giveaway.
Yep, we will.
We're not done yet.
we have enough people in Rockstars to be able to recognize somebody every single day. So this is not something to recognize somebody for a rank advancement, or I mean, if you want to do that, that's awesome. You can do it for business if that's what you want to do. But I just want people to be lifted up and recognized because everybody is doing different things and everybody's awesome and everybody likes the recognition. So please recognize your people. You can recognize Crossline. I mean, Joni is the one that recognized Sam this week, and they are Crossline. It's really, really important, that Crossline. The whole community is important, so I'm requesting this, so please do it.
You all have somebody either on your team or that you know in Rockstars that you think is particularly awesome for whatever reason. So Go ahead, give them a shot.
Please.
Romy said.
Yes. Okay, now you can do the oil.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, the oil today for tonight is Whisper, one of my favorites.
And mine.
It has been my perfume for about 5 years now. Love, 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 love Whisper. Okay, now
You were going to address the registry,
What?
weren't you? Some new registering things?
I already did.
That's
Where's
a good
that?
little reminder you got there, though. The last
Where was
thing
that?
I got an email today saying that the doTERRA Control brand is going away. So if you want to stock up on any of the Control products, do so immediately. They'll be announcing something new, they said. So they're still available today, but I don't know for how long.
Awesome. Thanks, Kenzie.
And the winner is, I don't have my drum roll. I have my clap ready, though. And I hope I say it right.
No drum roll?
Is it Kai? Did I say that right? K-I.
Yep.
Maker.
Okay,
How
ready?
else would you say that?
I don't know.
How many ways are there to say K-I? Yay, Kai!
Yay, yay.
Kenzie, really? How many ways are there to say K-I?
I don't know. I wasn't sure. I was just one. I'm Kai.
You really need to have a set to with him.
Yes, you do.
Kai
You
is
need
my
some help.
Kai is my upline. She's the person that told me, "Oh, you have to try doTERRA oils," when I was having some insomnia issues, and that's what started me.
Awesome.
Kai, yes.
Awesome. So Kai, you're extra special because you're with us and you brought Iris to us.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we can probably stop the recording just in case